Thanks for being here.
It's so nice to be with you here, Megyn.
I'm sorry that you're sad. We wanted to do a big segment on the book, but with the Charlie news.
We're grieving here. But the only thing about the book is it's so germane. I mean, I wrote this as a warning to America that if they can come for me, they can come for you. If they can come for Donald Trump, they can come for anybody. And what's so disturbing about what has happened with Charlie is this asymmetry between what the left does to us and what we don't do to them. And if you think about it, you have the very worst with the assassination, Charlie Kirk. On the other end, you've got both Steve Bannon and I going to prison for doing nothing more than defending the Constitution. In between, you have 4 courts of law trying to put Donald Trump in prison, 2 assassination attempts. Everybody I was in the White House with, Megyn, during the first term suffered from lawfare in one way or the other, whether it was just getting subpoenaed and having to spend millions of dollars like Dan Scavino, Mark Meadows. I was here, I'm here in New York because I was at the 9/11 ceremony in the morning, the reading of the names, very moving. And who was there? Rudy, America's mayor. The man had just been hit by a car like a week ago.
Right.
His 9th thoracic spine was in shambles. That man was there, but you know what the left has done to him? They bankrupted that man.
Yep.
And we don't do that back. And here's the problem. If we don't hold them accountable for the lawfare, they're just going to keep doing it again.
Yeah.
Whenever they get in power, they want to go all kumbaya now. Oh, let's come reason together. And they call us fascists. Isn't that ironic? We're the fascists. We're the ones they put in prison and kill. And they're not the fascists. So
we it's been amazing after Charlie's assassination. Our side has been out there singing Amazing Grace, holding vigils, calmly together, holding one another. There's been no riots. There's been no destruction of property. There's been nothing that endangers cops. There's a very clear and stark difference between the two sides.
That's who we are, and they're dancing on his grave.
Yeah.
And I want to say this very clearly. It's like there's the left now, even when they kind of praise Charlie and say he never should have been shot, there's always a but. Mm-hmm. There's always a but.
Ridiculous.
And whenever that but comes in, that's a license to kill. And they're sending the wrong message to people. And
I don't understand. Like you would never say, oh, I disagree with, I'm not going to name anybody in this hypothetical, but like a far left Democrat congressperson. But I'm really sorry they got assassinated. Like, you don't have to say the part about it, I disagree. That's for another time.
Exactly.
You only need the other part of the message.
Exactly. And the whole social media thing, I mean, I've been thinking a lot about what must be done. I mean, one of the things we have to do is hold them accountable for the lawfare they're waging. There's very interesting, Chuck Grassley, senator, has done a really good job with whistleblowers uncovering a lot of what was done going back to the Russia hoax with the president. Now, why do I mention that? The agent, the FBI agent who came at me and my fiance at Reagan Airport, 5 armed FBI agents, put me in leg irons, put me in handcuffs. This was the same guy who read the Steele dossier, the fake Steele dossier that Hillary Clinton paid for. They created the Russia hoax and said what? That it was real, not a fake. And that set in motion Crossfire Hurricane, which was that whole thing, the Mueller report and everything else. And this guy, Giardina, was part of all of that. And if you look at all these people who have tried to interfere with our elections, put Trump in prison, take him down, get him out of office once he was in, we have to hold. It's James Comey, it's Clapper, it's Brennan, it's Page, it's Strzok, it's Lyon, Schiff. And if you don't believe that we need to do that, then you don't understand. If we don't hold accountable, they'll do it again.
So you're not all up in arms about him threatening people like Tish James with potential fraud investigation or prosecution on her mortgage claims?
I am totally on board with that, and I wish we were moving with all due speed, because these people, I mean, if you just look at what Grassley's uncovering, it's truly extraordinary. This is the greatest political scandal in American history. Not only did they try the Russia hoax in 2016, and by the way, another one they got was Mike Flynn.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Big time.
I'll tell you what, if Mike Flynn hadn't had to leave, we never would have got John Bolton. And it's like these things have a way of really hurting us. No, Letitia James, that was a pure election interference. No question about it. Bragg here in New York City, down in Atlanta. We don't forget this stuff. I mean, people, just because Donald Trump prevailed in a landslide, it could have went the other way. And the difference between Charlie and Donald John Trump is a millimeter. They both could be dead now. I mean, it was that much. Worst day I had in prison, July 13th. I was actually watching that event in Butler on the television, and I'm looking at it and I say, what the hell's going on here? He's about going to be on a stage, and you got a stand of trees in the back where snipers could be. It just didn't look right to me. And within minutes, the bullets were flying.
When inflation jumps, when you hear the national debt is over $37 trillion, do you ever think maybe now would be a good time to buy some gold? Well, you'd be right. Whether as a hedge against inflation, peace of mind during global instability, or just for sensible diversification, Birch Gold Group believes every American should own physical gold. And so they created something special. Until September 30th, if you're a first-time gold buyer, Birch Gold is offering a rebate of up to $10,000 in free metals on qualifying purchases. To claim eligibility and start the process, request an info kit right now. Just text MK to 989898. Plus, Birch Gold can help you roll an existing IRA or 401k into an IRA in gold, and you're still eligible for a rebate in free metals of up to $10,000. So make right now your first time to buy gold and take advantage of a rebate up to $10,000 when you buy before September 30th. Text MK to the number 989898 to claim your eligibility and get your free info kit. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.